Alright, buddy. I'm making this little video because I realized in the previous video, um, nobody could see this. I didn't realize that, so I started watching the video. So everything I'm saying, you may not understand because you're not seeing this window. So I'm gonna go over everything right now. Basically, you're gonna see in my videos, especially the first one, that I put everything together, all my stuff files together. So this is the Ingram entry arrow. And basically what I was talking about was I put this at a low level. I put this for testing purposes. Basically to make sure that I can learn it, I can craft it, but it's a lot easier if I start at the low level. Instead of putting 45, then I got to go into the game or the editor and start using the console commands to increase my level. It's just a pain. I also lower the Ingram points because it's such easier that way. I didn't go over this in my previous video, which won't matter because this video is going to explain everything, but the give blueprint to player inventory, yeah, you must make sure this is checked. If this is not checked, I believe what happens is you can learn the Ingram, but it won't go into your inventory list on the craftable items. It'll just be blank. Well, not that your list will be blank, but this won't show up. And of course, blueprint entry is the what item is this Ingram going to learn? And for us, it is the primal item ammo poison arrow, or at least for me in this video. Extra Ingram descriptions, that's not really that important, but if you put descriptions in here, it will pop up in the Ingram list, which I think is kind of silly because in your actual primal item, if you look, which I think I showed it in one of my other videos. There we go. You already have a description here. So it just, I mean, granted, I know this one says item description, this one says Ingram description, but when they show up in the game, nobody will know the difference. There's no separate columns. It just looks like one big description. So I don't usually mess with this. The Ingram require sets, that is for whenever you want to learn something, if you want to require someone to learn something else. A perfect example would be the crossbow. I think in the game, in order to learn the crossbow, you have to learn the slingshot first. That's what this is. You can add whatever you want. If you want to learn something. Actually, I don't know why I'm showing you this because I realize you're not gonna be able to see this drop-down menu. But it's basically just you can put anything you want, either an item, a resource, another, weapon. But I don't like to mess with this. Basically because me personally, I just think it's a waste. I mean, I do like the idea of having to earn something by unlocking something else first, but in this case, it's a little different. It's more of the case of you actually have to spend Ingram points on an item to be able to spend points on this. And to me, I just don't like that. I think it's dumb. In some cases, it's not, if you want to unlock the bow, or let's say you want to unlock the long neck rifle, and you need, in matter of fact, except for my mod, you don't have to, but nope, scratch that. Yes, you do. I'm sorry. The assault rifle. In order to get the assault rifle, you have to unlock the long neck rifle. Now, in that case, I guess it makes sense. It doesn't really matter because anybody who's leveling up is going to want to unlock the rifle first anyway, since it takes a lot more levels to lock up the assault rifle. But in a case, let's say with the slingshot and the bow, to me at that point, it's kind of waste. It's kind of a waste because not that the slingshot's not bad, but there are some cases where, and this is why I don't use this, I don't require people whenever I do a mod, is because if you're leveling up and you don't want the slingshot, let's say you don't like the slingshot, you think the spear is good enough, then you may not want to spend points on the slingshot. You may just want to spend points on the spears and just hunt till you level up to unlock the bow and use and save those points that you would have spent on the slingshot. Well, because the bow requires to use the slingshot, you have to spend points on the slingshot. And to me, I just hate that whole concept because it's like those points could be used for something else, And anybody who plays the game realizes that you have to be smart how you spend your points at first because, what you may need at first. Of course, you're playing local play, who gives a shit? Because you're by yourself. If you play online with other people, it may make a difference. Maybe you want to use those points to buy some kind of armor, or save up so that you can get something else you're looking forward to. Who knows? Either way, though, if you want to have somebody require to unlock something first in order to lock your item, this is where you do it. Ingram requirement sets. And that's basically it. That's the only thing that you missed in the video that you couldn't see. Everything else you should be able to see. And the other thing too is, I guess I could, I showed you a little bit, but I didn't quite explain it. I'm using Fraps to record this. Unless I'm recording the whole desktop, it's weird. You can't, like right now, also I hit this, and you won't see a drop down list. I didn't realize that after the third video. The second one works perfect because I was recording the desktop, but you don't really need to see this in the next coming up videos, because basically when I change something, see, you'll see it here. You just won't see the drop down list. So that was the only little issue I had with the videos. I didn't realize it, but I think total is like 6 videos for this tutorial that I'm doing, and I really don't want to have to remake every single video, especially since I already made the arrow. I would have to restart the videos with a new item. Basically that's it.